Chris. I live with the waiting.
Yeah, reopen the government so we get back to work.
I mean, but this
Yeah,
this
that's great.
excuse just keeps on moving.
Yeah,
the
no,
Well, it's not
hot-
great if you want representation.
Not last week.
no,
There's
there was-
750.
Wait, let me answer the question. We're happy that she got elected. She's filling her father's seat. That's fantastic. We have a long tradition here and a process of how we administer the oath to a member. You know, he served here for a while. We're going to do that as soon as we get back to work, but we need the lights turned back on, so we encourage both of you to go open the government.
Didn't we
so
do
can
that
get
with the
everybody back to regular
Virginia
session.
Republican? Swore the person
No,
in
no.
under the
The
same circumstance?
the exception is there were 2 Floridians who were elected in a special election. This happened a couple months back. They were here on a day. They had their families here. They had a scheduled day for the oath of office, and the House was called out of session that day. They had all their family and friends here, so we went ahead and went through the process.
Mr.
in a
Speaker,
form.
with all due
Let me
respect,
finish. Wait,
you could-
let me
you could-
answer the question. You're going to ask it. And so that was the exception we did because the family was here. Ms. Grijalva, recollect, Grijalva has not yet had a scheduled date because she was elected after the House was out of session. So I am anxious to administer the oath to her.
How much is this
As soon as
actually?
you guys
just
vote
don't
to
want
open
her
the
to be
government.
on the Epstein. You don't want her to be on the Epstein discharge. How much?
It's
because you're
totally absurd.
After
You guys are
military
experts at
keep
red
on doing
herrings
this,
and
you keep moving
distractions.
them on.
No, not. There's nothing to do with Epstein. The House
something to
Oversight
do with
Committee,
Epstein.
the House Oversight Committee
How's
is
it do with
working
Epstein?
on the Epstein files right now, releasing 34,000 pages and more on the way.
You know she's key to
Let me
that discharge
finish. Let me
petition.
finish. The House
You
Oversight
just
Committee.
keep coming up with excuses. This is an excuse so she doesn't sign on to that.
This is absurd.
This is the longest time the House.
Do you
has
want me
been
to
out of
answer the
session.
question? If you ask the
You
question,
did
let
not
me answer.
actually answer the question. This
Okay.
entirely has to do with
Okay,
the Epstein.
you see, this is a publicity stunt. Let me tell you what's happening. The House Oversight Committee is working on the release of the Epstein files. There are some of the biggest bulldogs in Congress and the Republican and Democrat side who are working on that aggressively. I met with the victims before they went out and did the press conference, and the House Oversight is doing its job. Did you know, you might not, because we haven't been in session, the House Oversight has its lawyers in New York City combing through the Epstein estate files. None of that had been anticipated by discharge petitions or anything else. They have subpoenas that are being supplied, they're being followed through on by the Department of Justice. We have more subpoenas that are outstanding for big name persons, Democrats and Republicans, and there are more documents coming through. They're doing the work, they're doing it methodically, they're doing it with subpoena power, and you don't need an act of Congress for that to happen because they're already on it.
then
And I was in the
why are you still
room with all of
Why are you
them.
blocking her then?
I'm not blocking her, I just
This
told
is the
you.
longest time that House Representative has been out of session. That's not in a regular office session. This is the longest time it's taken for someone to be sworn in, and it all has to coincide with the fact that she's going to be the deciding vote on the discharge petition.
I know why you're upset. I know why you're upset.
Mike,
You
I
get a lot
gotta-
of heat because the government is closed down and you guys
Well, we're
made
not.
the decision.
Actually, no, actually.
You wait,
Mike,
you
I
made
got
it
a-
5 times.
Mike,
to
I
keep
got
the
a
government
request.
closed.
I got a
Yes,
request.
yes.
Why don't we do this? Why don't you bring back your Republican members so we can have a serious negotiation with